You see his hack?
I think it's brilliant.
It is brilliant. It's very steady. It's like he's got a gyroscope.
I'm paying attention.
We were
to
going
that.
this way.
Point of time you said your father was a pianist or something.
Yes, he was.
And then how did you get into folk singer songwriting kind of?
It was something that happened in the neighborhood. We all lived within the same. I lived on one street, and Dickinson lived almost directly across on the other street, but we faced the houses. And then Carmichael lived up the street, and the three of us began. We saw these guys do a really interesting song at the noon hour down at a camp. We went to Boy Scout camp, and so we came home and learned. We didn't want to do Tom Dooley because it was a hit. And we had to do it forever. So we did this. We did. Now Frankie and Johnny were sweethearts. They had a quarrel one day. Johnny vowed he would leave her. Said he was going away, never coming home. Gone away to Rome. And we sang that in 3-part harmony. My love, Johnny, won't you stay? And I know, my honey, I've done you wrong. Please don't go away. Frankie cried. It's the 1920s poetry. It's really good. And I'm going away, and I'm going to stay, never coming home. You're gonna miss me, honey, in the days to come. When the winds begin to blow, the ground's covered up. When you think of the way you're gonna wish me back in your loving man. You're gonna miss me, honey, in the days to come. So we did that in an assembly. It's a B-side Kingston trio. It's called Frankie and Johnny, but it's got a bunch of other names way back into the 1910 and 20s. It was a whole Billy and Frankie or something, you know. And so we did this song at a school assembly advertising a talent show that was going to be Friday and Saturday night. And we blew the school to pieces. They'd never seen anything like it. Not that tight, not that good. And we didn't either. We didn't really know what we had just done. So we didn't even have a change of clothes. We wore the same clothes all day at school. And we were famous immediately, you know. We were athletes, we were definitely not scholars, okay? So now we were musicians, and man. So to get the idea to do that particular song, you mean that one, Red Wing? Blackbird is I wrote it in 1978, if you can believe that. That's a long time ago. And I want to write songs that are more useful later, and I enjoyed doing them, you know. So I was driving a bunch of disabled young people that were under 18 to school every day in a van where we had other people that we had in the program. So I had an 18-passenger van full of people. And the red-winged blackbirds began to landed on a rail, landed on a wire, landed on a fence. So I began to put that into the when I wrote the song. And then just the riff of it is trying to imitate what they sound like when they're doing it. Look at there's Rabbit Frolic. Okay. sorry to interrupt. And only they're going, man. So then there were 4 verses. I only sang 3 today. There are 4 verses to it, and that's just a joyous thing for me to hear. They'll come and get in my orchard every year. Over here will be about 20 red-winged blackbirds instead of just 1 or something. So, and that inspired me to go and write songs where I had actually done that, where I had done what's in the song or something. Yeah, he got left behind on the other side of the fence. But so you know, that's that, and I think Mother Nature began to inspire me more to do that, to bring it in, mention the orchard, mention the wheat field, mention things that are important to and being alive and just being with the birds, with the animals, with things that are important to me, living things. So, that answer your question?
You know, it was like.
Now Frankie and Johnny were sweethearts. They had a quarrel one day. Johnny vowed he would leave her. Said he was going away, never coming home. On her way to Rome. Frankie, she begged and she pleaded. My love Johnny, won't you stay? I know, my honey, I've done you wrong. Please don't go away and Frankie cried. When I'm sad, I'm going away and I'm going to stay, never coming home. You're gonna miss me, honey, in the days to come. When the winter winds together, blow the ground's covered up. Anything out of the way, you're gonna wish me back, your loving man. You're gonna miss me, honey, in the day that says to come.
Did you show Betty your hack?
Yeah, show Betty.
It's got a tripod.
Isn't that brilliant?
Like you're selling real estate.
You can put it on a stick and do, this is drone footage, you know?
A little drone they put on your head, you know, and it just follows you around the house. Wait a minute. There it is.
Let me get out of the chair a little bit. Let me see, ready? I know what I'm doing with this one, okay? Cantina on Mars. Mountain on Mars, higher than the Himalayas. It's a canyon on Mars, deeper than the Grand Canyon. Think of what we could learn. We could spend time there. Venus our sister, Mars is our brother. I want to go there to a canyon anywhere. A little margarita sitting in a lawn chair. We can watch fireworks on the shoreline of a lake that is bigger than all of Africa. Watch the moons go down. I look up in the sky, I see a little blue ball. Go to the pole. Yeah, there's several. There's several ones. And when they're all pregnant, they all lay out here in the dirt.
You ever seen a banjo? No.
As the table board rolling. There's another. I want to go there. Whale wall, that's a different thing. Have you ever seen a horse wallow out in bison? Oh, the big buffaloes, they have a big hole, they dust themselves. You'll see a bunny, it takes about a second. They do. That is bigger than all of Africa. I watch the moons go down. There's a ache in my heart when the earth is out of view. Moons come and go, but the breeze smells like you. Moons blow around, dunes shifting this way. I will not change till I see you one day. And I want to go there to reconciliate. The little margaritas sitting in a lawn chair. We can watch fireworks on the shoreline of the lake that is bigger than all of Africa. Watch the moons go down. We can watch fireworks on the shoreline of the lake that is bigger than all of Africa. And watch the moons go down. And watch the moons go down. Yeah, I worked at a place over this mountain, so I took this mountain to go to work, and as I did, I drove up on, I don't know if that was May 18, 1980, but that was the day that Mount St. Helens went off, and what I saw was steam coming out of it. Then I went ahead and went to work, and about 9 o'clock in the morning, people came in and said, you got to go outside and look at this. And this thing was just 60 miles away. It just covered the entire horizon with volcanic ash. We couldn't believe the volume, the size of it, and just the quickness of the black. And people got real, and man, I got to go get some gasoline, and they go, uh-oh. It was scary and was really, really frightening. And so we, everybody took measures. I mean, I had to hose off my roof to keep it from becoming cement. And we took the flash unit off the camera and went boom, and these great big snowflakes were coming down of ash. Okay. And we wrapped our air cleaners in the car and the trucks with toilet paper, 4 wraps of toilet paper, and then you spray it down with WD-40 and you go till your engine shows you it's overheating, then you change the paper. And we saved our engines that way. Because it'll get in and grind up your bearings and stuff. It was crazy. Yeah, anyway. So what do you want to do? Do another one? I don't know if I have any. You want to hear the Milk White Steed? It's okay. It's from 1523. A man named Child wrote all these ballads. There was a youth and a well-bred youth, he being a squire's son, and he did court the innkeeper's daughter belonging to Northumberland. Go bring me some of your father's gold, some of your mother's fee, and we'll away to a foreign country, and married we shall be. So she went down to her father's stable, and there were horses 33, and she did pick out a milk white steed, and he had a fast traveling way. And they rounded up on that milk white steed, and he the fast traveling gray. And they rode till they came to the waterside, 1 through 3 hours before it was day. a light, my pretty fair maid. A light, cried he. For 6 pretty maidens have I drowned here, and you the 7th shall be. But take off your silken gown, and lay it by the tree. I do think it much too fine to rot in the salt sea. Oh, I'll take off my silken gown and hand it over to you. But I do think it a very great crime, a naked woman to view. So before I'll take off my silken gown and lay it by the tree, before I do that, you false young man, you must turn your back to me. And when he turned his back around, facing a willow tree, with all the strength of young maid had, she pushed him into the sea. Lie there, you false young man. Lie there instead of me. 6 pretty maidens have I drowned here. Go keep them good company. She mounted up on that milk-white steed and led the fast-traveling gray. She rode till she came to her father's house 1 hour before it was day. Well, the parrot was hung in the window so high. "Where you been?" cries he. "I have been to Scotland's gate. Young Henry lies under the sea. Don't piddle, don't prattle, don't tittle, don't tattle. Don't tell no tales on me. And you shall have a gilded cage and be hung in an ivory tree." There was a youth and a well-bred youth, he being a squire's son, and he did court the innkeeper's daughter belonging to Northumberland.
Bunnies keep the bottom of the tree trim as far as they can reach, and you'll see them sometimes. They'll stand on their hands and they eat the leaves.
Wow.
They really like the citrus leaves.